I have a game to be at.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this championship game of the San Diego CIF Toyota Division III Girls Soccer Playoffs. This contest is being conducted under the strictest code of good sportsmanship. The officials are neutral and have been authorized by the CIF San Diego section. They have been assigned to this contest because they have demonstrated their ability to properly and fairly officiate the sport. Spectators are encouraged to support your own team and are requested to refrain from demeaning or degrading their opponents or officials. We support our young athletes, schools, coaches, and communities. But most of all, America's finest schools who pride themselves on having America's finest interscholastic spectators. Please help us demonstrate that with a display of the highest ideals of good sportsmanship. To honor America, tonight we have the La Jolla High School Vikings versus University of San Diego Ladies. The visitors will be La Jolla High School Vikings. Starting with presenting our non-starters first. We have number 33, Tara Lawson-Reamer. Number 16, Holly Marcus. Number 35, Ashley Morris. Number 13, Erin Morris. Wearing a goalkeeper jersey, Shannon Paul. Number 20, Kristen Rizzo. Number 25, Lindsay Walters. Number 30, Shelley Walters. Also wearing a goalkeeper jersey tonight, Maddie Morris. Now, for the Vikings starters, number 26, Elizabeth Brown. Number 39, Ashley Dean. Number 38, Crystal Hauser. Number 10, Tina Henley. Number 18, Karen Ismail. Number 31, Danielle Clayman. Number 11, Lori Mom. Number 21, Lodi Otto. Shelby Stanger. Wearing number 12, Erica Vincent. The Vikings are coached by David Banks and assisted by Noel Perko. Now for our hosts tonight. Home team, University of San Diego Dons. Number 5, Lori Giacente. Number 6, Catherine Stitt. Number 8, Valerie Stracco. Number 11, Bree McCain. Number 12, Becky Silva. Number 13, Brooke Reinhardt. Number 15, Jennifer Vanderoren. Number 19, Kim Parker. Number 24, Kim McGehee. Wearing number 0, Kristen Kinning. Wearing 00, Julia Wood. Now for the starters, the Lady Dawn. Number 2, Jenny Ben. Number 3, Kim Quijada. Number 4, Terry O'Leary. Number 7, Stephanie Stracco. Number 9, Jessica Battaglia. Number 10, Rhea Go. Number 14, Julie Ott. Number 18, Darcy Fraunfelter. Number 21, Megan Tovar. Number 22, Mandy Clemens. The Lady Dons are coached by Butch Lee and assisted by Don Lee. Officials for tonight's contest are referee Ed Cantor, being assisted by linesman Mark Perry and Elmer Tablin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the girls' Division III CIF Championship game here at beautiful Merrill Douglas Stadium at Mesa College in San Diego, California. This is Steve Farrell for George Langerman Productions. There it is. The game is underway. And what you're looking at right there are the La Jolla Vikings. They are in the red tops with the black shorts versus the University of San Diego Dons wearing the white tops and the red shirts. Big game tonight. This is it, the final game, the championship game for the entire county of San Diego, the CIF Championship. Both of these teams hail from the Western League, so they do know each other fairly well. They faced each other twice already this year. Both times the Dons came out ahead, won both matches. The first time they won 2-1, and in the second game, they won 1-0. Interesting thing, the University Dons are unscored upon this year in league play, except for the one goal that they allowed earlier in the season to the, in the first game they played against the Vikings. Once again, the La Jolla Vikings wearing the red tops with the black shorts. They'll be moving from left to right on your screen. And the Dons, white tops, red shorts, moving from right to left on your screen. Big game here, San Diego CIF County Championship Division III girls. We'll tell you a little bit about both teams. This is the first half right here. We've just gotten underway, so there's no score. And that is Lori Mound in the jersey number 11 for the Vikings, moving the ball there. Now it's back out to the outside. University of San Diego Dons are going for their 5th CIF championship in a row. 5th in a row they're going for tonight. They won 4 previous to this. The La Jolla Vikings lost to the University Dons back in '92 in this very game, the CIF championship game. Some of these girls right out here now remember that game 3 years ago. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langerman Productions. And on the move right there, the Dons moving the ball real well here. Into the center, nice centering pass right there. Kicked back out to the outside to Kerry O'Leary. O'Leary gets pushed to the ground by the Vikings, and the ball returned up to about midfield area. Right there, moving the ball real well is Ashley Dean. Dean, number 28, driving with the ball, gets it outside. It's number 18, Karen Ismak. Ismak now marking Jessie Battaglia. And ball out of bounds. Let's tell you a little bit more about the Vikings now. The Vikings, once again, wearing the red tops with the black shorts. They're coached by head coach David Banks, assistant coach Noel Piquel. They are once again from the Western League, and their overall record this year was 11-3. Their league record 9-2. Their only 2 losses were to the University Dons that they're playing right here in the championship game. They are led by number 10, Tina Henley. She's an 11th grade midfielder. Number 11 is Laurie Mound. She's an 11th grade midfielder. Number 12 is Erica Vincent, 11th grade defender. Number 13 is Erin Morse, the freshman. Number 16 is Hallie Marcus, graduating senior. Number 17, Mia Salveson, a freshman, right defender. Number 18, Karen Ismak, senior, midfielder, captain. So keep an eye on number 18, Karen Ismak. Number 20, Kristen Rizzo, 10th grade defender. Number 21, Elodie Otto, 11th grade defender. Number 25, Lindsay Walters, a freshman. Number 26, Elizabeth Brown, a freshman sweeper. Number 28, Ashley Dean, freshman forward, ball up high. Don's trying to move it out of their end, and it's out of bounds right there. Dons will maintain possession. Tossing it inside right there is number 14, Julia Ott. Juliot, that is. Ball across to the other side of the field. Kim Quijada moves it up towards midfield, gets it over to her teammate, Carrie O'Leary. O'Leary upfield with it, intended for Raya Goff. Goff after it there, ball runs out of bounds. Still no score. First half will play 2 40-minute halves with a 10-minute halftime. If necessary, we'll have 2 15-minute overtimes. However, they will be sudden death overtimes. That is to say, they may not be played in their entirety. In overtime, in CIF championship games, if someone scores, that's it. They're the champions. And we saw that happen right here on this very field just last night. It's March 1st, 1995, a beautiful evening, a cool evening, but not a cold evening by any stretch of the imagination. The field in perfect condition, dry, and a nice field, hardly any dirt spots at all on it. Almost 100% grass out there, good field. Don's moving the ball into the corner now. That is number 22, Mandy Clemens, who's trying to turn things around. That goes past the end line. That'll bring up a goal kick for the Vikings. We'll tell you a little bit more now about the Vikings as we go down the list here. We told you about Elodie Otto, and Lindsay Walters is the freshman. Elizabeth Brown, a freshman sweeper. 28, Ashley Dean, the freshman forward. Number 30, Shelley Whitney, the sophomore forward. Number 31, Danny Clayman, the 10th grade left midfielder. Number 33, Tara Lawson-Reamer, and she's an 11th grade midfielder forward. And moving it again right there, Mandy Clemens, shot on goal, and there's a whistle on the play. And that goal was wide to the left anyway. It'll bring up a goal kick for the Vikes. Number 35 is Ashley Morris, the 11th grade midfielder. Number 38, Crystal Hauser, freshman forward. Let's see, the goalkeeper is Maddie Morris. She's a 10th grader. She'll be wearing purple and black tonight. Another goalkeeper, Shannon Paul, an 11th grader wearing green and black. And starting in goal for the Vikings, Shelby Stenger. And she's a freshman, and she's starting in goal tonight, Shelby Stenger. That's the complete lineup for the Vikings. We'll tell you a little bit more about the Dons. Once again, the Dons right here with possession of the ball right now. That is number 14, Julie Ott, that passes it back over to Stephanie Stracco. Ott again with the ball, moves it upfield. Nice touch passing here by the Dons. Once again, the Dons going for their 5th CIF championship in a row. Ott again with possession, being marked there by number 28, Ashley Dean of the Vikings. Ball out of bounds, and it looks like that will turn the ball over to the Vikes. Don's going for the 5th in a row. As we mentioned, their head coach, Butch Lee, assistant coach, Dawn Lee, assistant coach, Julie DiGiarle, or DJ DiGiarle. As we mentioned before, the Dons unscored upon in league this year, except one goal that they allowed to these very Vikings. They are undefeated in league play. They came out of the league, the Western League, with a 12-0 record. They're led by number 2, Jenny Benz, the junior defender. Number 3 is Kim Quijada, the graduating senior defender. Number 4, Carrie O'Leary, senior midfielder and forward. Number 5 is Laurie Giacinti, the sophomore midfielder or forward. Number 6, injured tonight with the bad ankle, is Catherine Estet, and she is a sophomore midfielder forward, out with a bad ankle. She's on the sidelines, but Catherine was very helpful to our crew before the game so we could get some background information on the Dons. Number 7, Stephanie Stracco, the 11th grade defender. Number 8, Valerie Stracco, the freshman forward. Number 9, Jessica Battaglia, the sophomore midfielder forward. Number 10 is Raya Goff, sophomore midfielder. Number 11, Bree McCann, 11th grade defender and forward. Number 12, Becky Silva, the freshman forward. Number 13, Brooke Reinhardt, the junior defender. Number 14, Julie Ott, the 10th grade defender. Number 15 is Jennifer Vanderaren, the freshman midfield forward. Number 18, Darcy Fraunfelter, the graduating senior forward. Number 19, Kim Parker, sophomore, defender and midfield. Number 21, Megan Tovar, 11th grade midfielder. Number 22, Mandy Clemens, the 11th grade forward. Dons moving the ball into the corner. Out of bounds, there's the whistle. Ball gets turned over to the Dons, stays with the Dons, that is. Looks like they'll move Jenny Benz up into position to handle the throw-in, or the free kick, that is. Jenny Benz, the 11th grade defender, all the way upfield now for a free kick. Number 24 on the Dons, Kim McGeehee. Nice kick by Benz all the way up there. It goes past goal out into the far corner now, being chased down by the Vikes, number 18, Karen Ismak. The goalkeeper, Kristen Kinnings, will be wearing a yellow top tonight, and starting in goal, the 10th grader, Julia Wood.
Number 22 is going to take the throw in, Mandy Clemens.
Mandy Clemens, number 22 of the Dons, getting ready to handle this throw-in. Clemens gets it inside, right in front of goal. Nobody there to grab it. Shot on goal. It's partially blocked, and it's saved. I cannot believe that play. Shelby Stanger had a little trouble with that one. I almost thought we had a goal scored here already by the Dons, and it bounced around right in front of that post for a while, and Stanger comes up with it. So good play by Shelby. And that was a strange-looking set of circumstances that took place right there. Clemens kicks the ball right up in front of Stanger and the Viking goal, and looks like nobody wanted it for a couple of seconds. Then it looked like Kim Quijada came over. I believe it was Kim Quijada that came over and took a shot on goal, and it was partially deflected, and then it got bounced around just a little bit. And all of a sudden, Stanger had her hands on it, but looks like she had a little trouble coming up with it, but we're still scoreless here in this first half. Once again, Division III championship game, CIF championship game. This is it. For all the marbles, once again, the Dons in the white tops and the red shorts going for their 5th CIF championship in a row. And none of these girls want to relinquish this crown. Any girl that's been on this team, whether a senior or a freshman, it doesn't matter. They've seen nothing but championships in all their play. That's an interesting thing. Every girl you're looking at out here in a white top and red shorts on the Dons has known nothing but championships each and every year. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. There's no score in this first half. It's our pleasure to be here at Mesa College. It's a beautiful March 1st evening, 1995. That's Jessica Battaglia moving with the ball right there. Nice work by Battaglia. Out to Clemens in the corner. Clemens stutter steps, keeps the ball alive. Actually, she mistakenly turned that over to the Vikes.
Salute CIF athletes and their commitment to excellence.
So that brings up a goal kick for the Vikings. Returned right away. That was Jessica Battaglia, number 9 of the Dons. Dons want to keep it up in their own end. Kim Quijada gets a foot on it there. Now a nice header by number 11, Lori Mound of the Vikings. Down into the deep corner now. And the Dons, number 4, looks like Carrie O'Leary manages to get a foot on that. Good work there by O'Leary. And that's out. Vikings ball. Once again, the Vikings with that 9-2 Western League record. Their only 2 losses to the Dons. Both close games. A 2-1 victory for the Dons and a 1-0 victory for the Dons. That 2-1 victory for the Dons, that's the game they allowed their only goal in league play this year. That is impressive. So any goal you see scored by the Vikings tonight would be only the 2nd goal allowed by the Dons in 13 games. And that's impressive. Julia Wood in goal right now for the Dons, the sophomore. Her backup, Kristen Kinnings, also a sophomore. We may see Kinnings play tonight. We spoke to Catherine before the game, Catherine Estit. I've been trying to get her name right. She's on the bench with a bad ankle tonight. She said we may see both young ladies play tonight. Same thing for the Vikings. We may see some goal-tending switches. We're not sure. Dons have been able to keep the ball down the left side of your screen pretty well so far here in this first half. They're doing a good job with it. That's Megan Tovar that gets it back downfield. Over to number 7, that's Stephanie Stracco. Stracco goes back upfield with it. Erica Vincent, the 11th grade defender, gets a foot on it, and that one's out of bounds. Looks like it'll be Don's ball. This is Jessica Battaglia that'll handle the throw-in.
Jessica Battaglia.
Battaglia inside, intended for Clemens. Clemens uses the head to get it inside. It looks like it's going to go back out to Battaglia. She'll throw it in from there. Battaglia inside towards Clemens again. Clemens is going to try to turn the corner here on Mia Salveson. Hits the deck, and it looks like Battaglia will handle another throw in, this time from down deep in the corner. Battaglia with the throw inside. Dons have got it right up there and cleared out of there. Big kick. Vikings get it out of there. Looks like that was number 31, Danny Clayman, that throws a lot of foot into that ball and just gets it out of there. Doesn't like that area at all. Both these teams know each other quite well. Looks like we've got Valerie Stracco into the game now for the Dons, along with Kim McGeehee, number 24. So the Dons making some quick early substitutions here. Ball tossed in now, this time by Julie Ott. Ott gets it inside. Vikings steal it away. Ott with the header back over towards Battaglia. Battaglia after it. She's being chased by number 38. That was Crystal Hauser, who ends up hitting the deck. And a move right now. Ashley Dean, but it's stolen away and knocked out of bounds. Ashley Dean, the freshman forward, started making a move against Julia Wood, there in the Dons goal. Things got wild for a second. Ball's going to be tossed in now by Karen Ismak. Ismak goes inside with it to Lori Mound, and Lori dribbles it out of bounds accidentally and gives us a big smile. So we were out here covering the Division IV Girls Championships last night, and it was really a pleasure. A super exciting game. And the girls were in quite a mood, let me tell you. They were a lot of fun to watch, and they had the right attitude about the game. It looks like we're going to have the same thing here tonight. I mean, it's a big game, and it's a serious game. We got some smiling faces and some people that don't take it altogether too seriously. They just seriously enough to win, but still in good spirits, and we saw that with both games last night. The Division IV championship game, boys last night was the same way. Lots of good sportsmanship displayed on both sides of the ball, and it makes it a lot more fun for everybody here, including us, to watch. Downfield now to the Vikes, into their D. That's Elizabeth Brown that gets a foot on it there momentarily, and here comes Mendy Clemens. Mendy Clemens moving the ball real well, gets over now to Raya Goff. And then Battaglia with the big kick goes past the end line. That'll be a goal kick for Shelby Stanger and the Vikings. It looks like the Vikes will have Elizabeth Brown handle the goal kick. Let's see if I'm right. Yes, indeed. Elizabeth Brown, the freshman sweeper. Clemens with a nice header there. We got to keep an eye on number 22, Mandy Clemens, on the Uni Dons. She looks like she's just too much down there. Looks like she's in the center forward position. Into Clemens now. Clemens backing up, trying to make a move on goal. It's stolen away there. And now Battaglia after it. Battaglia being marked by number 18, that's Karen Ismak. Into Clemens now. Clemens being marked closely by Mia Salveson. Kim McGeehee now. in the corner with it. Clemens moves back into the center position. It's up high, past goal. Attempt to clear it out of there by the Vikings. A lot of red around the ball, and the Vikings managed to get it out of there. Downfield now to Jenny Benz. Benz lets it get by her momentarily. Tries to get it now into the corner. Lots of red jerseys around this ball. Vikes are playing some good defense here. The Dons really pouring on the offense. Benz on the move again with the ball down into the corner. And the Dons are doing a good job so far offensively today. They've controlled the ball nicely down here on the Viking side of the field. They've had one real good shot on goal that was picked off by Stanger. Blasted back upfield by Stracco. Upfield now to Ott. Ott over to Battaglia. Coming into the picture there, number 21, Megan Tovar. Stolen away now by the Vikes. Here come the Vikings. Good job there. Number 10, Tina Henley. Upfield now. And returned by number 14, that's Julie Ott, that blasted back upfield. Mandy Clemens. Up into the corner, partially deflected, cleared out of there by Elizabeth Brown. All the way upfield now. Quijada after it. Crystal Hauser is up there. Hauser marking Stracco. Stanger out of goal. Keeps the ball alive. Dribbles it upfield. Now she picks it up. Okay. That's Kim Quijada that returns it. Quijada again into the Viking D. And out of bounds. No score, first half. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. This is the Division III Girls Championship game, the big one. Whoever wins tonight gets the trophy, 2 40-minute halves. And if necessary, oh, whistle on the play. It looks like the Dons are going to get called for pushing. I believe that was Megan Tovar that gets called with that one. Vikings with the free kick down in the Dons' end of the field. Looks like Danny Clayman's going to handle this. We saw Clayman with a big kick before. She's got a powerful leg. Let's see what Clayman does with this one. Left-footed kick by Clayman down into the corner. Picked off right there by number 11, Laurie Mound. And the Vikes trying to put some offensive pressure now on the Dons. They've had one serious move earlier in the game that almost looked like it was going to happen. But the Dons defended it. Now they're down in this end again. Looks like they're going to move Clayman out into the corner. Okay, a throw in by Clayman from near the corner. Clayman inside to Mound, immediately back to her. Clayman's going to shoot from there, and it's a nice shot. But Julia Wood is right there near the post to pick that one off. And this one, Clayman, is going to be a danger here. I can see that already. Number 31, Danny Clayman, the sophomore midfielder, has got lots of leg. Now it's being moved upfield by Valerie Stracco, number 8 of the Dons. Ball upfield towards Clemens, but returned nicely by Elizabeth Brown. Brown again with a big kick towards midfield. Ball intercepted right there by Megan Tovar. Battaglia with it now. Battaglia outside to Raya Goff. Battaglia again. Now Goff in on that play. Tina Henley. Henley showing some good hustle. And it looks like the Dons are called for pushing again. We're going to have a free kick. Clayman is there now with the ball. Tonight's referee, Ed Cantor. Linesman, Elmer Cabling, and Mark Carey. Clayman with the kick. Big kick right up front. Returned immediately with the header by Stracco. Stracco with the header all the way up to midfield. Mandy Clemens on the move. Stephanie Stracco. Upfield to Julie Ott. Down into the corner to Battaglia. Battaglia marked there by 2 Vikes. And The Vikings, number 12, Erica Vincent, comes over and just slams that one out of bounds. Okay, it looks like that's out off the Dons. And Elizabeth Brown, the freshman.
Elizabeth Brown taking the goal kick for the Vikings.
She'll handle the goal kick. Nice play. Good looking play there by Ashley Dean, going upfield with it right down the line. Clemens is there now. And a great kick by Clemens all the way downfield towards her teammate, Valerie Stracco. Stracco with the header, though, puts the ball in the wrong direction. And, boy, Mandy Clemens, number 22 on the Dons, is also worth watching here. Very impressive. Nice throw inside. The Vikings are there with the header to return it. This is number 3, Kim Quijada of the Dons that gets a foot on it. Now it's over here to Stracco. That is Valerie Stracco, number 8. But the Vikes have taken this one away. Ball being moved upfield here by Ashley Dean. Seen some good play out of Dean so far today. Ball over the upfield. There's Clayman. Clayman hits the deck. We've got a whistle on the play. Don's ball. Danny Clayman a little slow getting up. She hit the ground hard.
Another sponsor of tonight's game is
Stephanie Stracco.
Official supplier for all CIF.
Outside to Kim McGehee. McGehee on the move. Nice kick upfield by McGehee to Valerie Stracco. Gets by Stracco there. Out of goal comes Stanger. She picks this one up. No score, first half. Quick reminder, we'll play 2 40-minute halves. If the game happens to be tied after that, we'll go into 2 15-minute overtimes, but they may not be played in their entirety. As a matter of fact, it's a sudden death or a sudden victory overtime, and that is to say, whoever scores first in overtime, they're it. They're the champs. They won. Brown with the ball. Clemens there. Brown goes outside. It's taken away by McGehee. McGehee on the move into the corner. McGehee's tripped up, hits the deck, whistle on the play. And it's going to be Don's ball from near the corner with a free kick. That is number 2, Jenny Benz, that's going to handle it. Let's see who's on the move here now for the Dons offensively. Megan Tovar moving into position along with Stracco. It's up high. McGehee was there. Shot on goal right off the post. Looks like that was McGehee that made the shot. I believe Kim McGehee makes a nice looking shot there. It goes right off the post. All the way downfield now. That is, actually that is number 10, Tina Henley, that moved the ball downfield there for the Vikings momentarily. Vikings return it now. Number 16, Hallie Marcus, the senior. Erica Vincent with the header, but it's back into the Raya Goff gets it into the center there. It goes past Clemens. Brown is there. Brown goes outside with it. And that stops action momentarily. Outside now with the ball is Julie Ott. Let's see if Batalia's going to handle it. No, Ott's going to go inside with it. Clemens is there. Shot by Goff is up too high and too far. No score, first half.
Another kick for the Lady Dons.
In the corner now for the Dons, Jenny Benz again, the junior. Only 3 graduating seniors on the Dons. This one up high, a little bit to the outside. Clemens comes into the picture and gives a big boot. That's going to go past the end line and out of bounds. Only 3 girls on the Dons are going to be graduating this year. So this 4-time defending champion Dons are coming back with most of their team next year. On the other side, with the Vikings, they only have 2 graduating seniors. Hallie Marcus and Karen Ismak. So both teams got a bright future. They're in the championship tonight with hardly any graduating seniors at all. Graduating for the Dons, Kim Kihara, Carrie O'Leary, Darcy Fraunfelter. Upfield now, Ashley Dean. Dean's showing us some nice work today. Good defense there by Ott. Ball upfield now, Clements all over it. Clements on the move. Ball stolen away nicely there by Mia Salveson. Good defense by the freshman. That's past the end line. That should bring up a corner kick now for the Dons. And it will. And the Dons will bring Jenny Benz all the way upfield to handle this one. Looks like 24 Kim McGehee into position now, along with number 9 Jessica Battaglia. Let's see who makes a rush on this goal here for the Dons. Ben signals. The kick is up. Nice, high, strong kick. The header knocked out of bounds there by Mandy Clemens, number 22. And it'll be a goal kick for the Vikes. Elizabeth Brown there to handle it. Brown's kick all the way upfield. It'll bring up another free kick now for the Vikings. And Clayman with one of her patented kicks. Here come the Vikings. Shot on goal is going to be good. Vikings in the lead. Vikings in the lead. Ashley Dean. What a play by the Vikings. Ashley Dean, the freshman forward, scores first. The Vikings have drawn first blood, and as we mentioned before, that is only the second goal of the year allowed by the Dons. The first goal they allowed was also against the Vikings. This, their 13th game. They've just allowed only their second goal in league play. Into the game now, Shelley Whitney, number 30 for the Vikings.
Goal scored by Ashley Dean for the Vikings.
And you can hear the reaction of the crowd. The Vikings in the lead. Ashley Dean blasts one through. Really not much Wood could do on that play. And you know the Dons are going to try to get right back into this. Clemens with the ball, gets it upfield. Look at this, they're moving. Battaglia out of goal is Stanger. Stanger can't control it. Now she's got it. You got to hand it to number 31, also Danny Clayman. Clayman with those patented, huge kicks upfield. Watch this girl, Clemens move, directs her teammates over to McGehee, stolen away. Over to Clayman now. Clayman fighting out there with number 2, Jenny Benz. Ball out of bounds, Vikings ball. Danny Clayman took the free kick from beyond midfield, blasted it downfield. I mean, the girl can kick all the way downfield. I don't know if she actually gets the assist. I don't know who touched the ball in between. But all of a sudden, Ashley Dean on the spot just blasted through. And that free kick made all the difference in the world. It was all the way upfield, way ahead of the action. You can hear the Viking cheerleaders behind us. These Dons are not going to lay down here. Juliet moving the ball upfield, gets it into Clemens. Clemens surrounded by red. Karen Ismak gets it upfield. Nice kick out here towards Dean. Dean keeps it alive, knocks it inside. Nice. Megan Tovar goes off her legs and outside. And the crowd doesn't like the call. That isn't the way this announcer saw it either. I saw that as Vikings ball. Dean not complaining. But it will be Don's ball, and this is Juliet that'll handle the throw in. Ott goes inside with it, and Henley is knocked to the turf by her own teammate. Tina Henley took a shot right to the head. We've still got two Viking players down on the field. We're going to see how they're doing. They both took a shot to the head, and there's a nice shot of the crowd and parents. A hush came over this crowd. A real enthusiastic crowd from both University Dons crowd and the La Jolla Vikings group. But things got real quiet real fast. And it looks like both girls are up on their feet now, and there's the reaction from the parents and friends. And it's Lori Mound who's up now. Tina Henley just got up. Lori Mound up now. Those two girls collided. It looked like it was a head-to-head injury. I'm sure they're both going to be all right. They both took it on the noggin, but I think that's going to be all right in a couple of minutes. So Lori Mound and Tina Henley will take a break from the action. Looks like we're going to have some substitutions for them. Looks like number 35, Ashley Morse, is going to come into the game for the Vikings. Into the game for the Dons, number 13, Brooke Reinhardt. Ott. Actually, that was Stephanie Stracco who took that shot. Ball inside out of Reinhardt. Reinhardt trying to get a foot on it already, and it's knocked out of bounds by Liz Brown, the sweeper. So the throw-in will be to the Dons. And they're going to let number 24, Kim McGee, handle the throw-in. Reinhardt moves right over to the posts. Ball up high, bouncing around, past goal now. Looks like that's Clemens there, trying to maintain control of it. She's still in control, gets it back outside to Benz. Benz across, nice cross too. Shot's going to go over towards the left post. Nice move there by Stanger. Stanger has showed us some nice moves so far today. Vikings in the lead. 1-0 over the four-time defending University Dons. Raya Goff gets it upfield. Vikings grab it. Benz all over it. Tries to get upfield over to Goff, over to Benz now. Benz on the sideline. Gets it all the way upfield now. Chasing it down into the corner is McGehee along with, looks like that's Elodie Otto that's into the game now, number 21 for the Dons.
Throw in Don.
Thrown in by McGehee. The header's up high. Ball bouncing around in front of Stanger. Now a little bit outside. Ott with the kick, and this one should go down past the end line. No, Stanger's going to get there in time. She picks it up on the run. Ott. Upfield. Picked off right there by Karen Ismak. Don's ball. Brooke Reinhardt. Brooke, the 11th grade defender. Brooke looking around for a receiver. She's got Raya Goff. She's going to elect to go inside, however, to Megan Tovar. Tovar right there with the kick. Tries to cross it. Can't. Good defense right there by Ashley Morse. Here comes Clayman, and it's a good thing that Stephanie Stracco got that ball back downfield. Clayman's on the move there, and she is dangerous. Morris again, kick across field. This is Kim Quijada of the Dons over to Juliet. Ott upfield now to Reinhardt. Reinhardt tries to cross it to Clemens. Clemens pushes off. Stracco is there momentarily. She can't keep control. The Vikes playing the good D. Vikings in the lead, 1-0. Upfield now, that's Crystal Hauser. And then Karen Ismak knocks it all the way upfield. Clayman is after it. She's over there with Benz. And she actually keeps this one alive. It may go out of bounds. Looks like it's going to. Oh, no, it stays alive. Hard to see from here. That's Stephanie Stracco that retrieves that one. Clayman chases the ball, tries to keep it from going out of bounds, then knocks it all the way downfield. It goes right down the line all the way into the corner and stays alive. Level of play is definitely picking up as we go. Things started out maybe a little slowly, at least maybe it seemed that way at first, and the girls on both squads definitely in a groove now, and things are starting to happen. Clemens tries that quick corner move. She wants to turn the corner on Mia Salveson and just go right in there. But she didn't get away with that one. Pass Clayman to McGeehee. And Goff moves it upfield. And now it's crossed all the way downfield now by the Vikes. On the move here is Crystal Hauser trying to get into the face of Stracco. Ott coming into the picture. Boy, the Vikings are hustling out here. Shelley Whitney comes into the picture right there. Now Reinhardt with the ball. Knocks it up. It's going to go into the corner. Clemens now. Very dangerous down here. Watch this. Clemens is on the move. Oh, nice defense there by Brown of the Vikings. Vandy Clemens is dangerous. Elizabeth Brown does the job defensively. Clemens again. She's going to be fun to watch all day. Raya Goff. McGee gets a foot on it. Now Clayman booms it all the way upfield. Stracco after it now. She returns it. Jenny Benz. McGee. Clayman steals it. Actually, that was not Clayman. That was Elodie Otto. Clayman wearing 31. Otto wearing 21 for the Vikings. Benz to Tovar, now up to McGeehee. McGeehee on the move. Marked there by Otto. Gets past Otto, keeps the ball alive, going down the line, turns the corner. On the shot, nice cross. Shot inside, look at that! Unreal, Stanger blocked it.
Shot by number 13.
It was Reinhardt that made the shot, and Stanger was right there, and it just bounces right off her and back out into play. Good looking shot by Brooke Reinhardt. Fresh into the game. She's a weapon, and nice move all around. McGee just goes downfield with it, keeps it alive down the line, turns the corner on Otto, and then blasts a nice cross inside. Reinhardt with a good shot, and Stanger right there to make the block. The Vikings still in the lead, 1-0 here. These Dons want to tie things up. Tovar. Tovar into the center, keeps it alive, keeps it herself. Tovar shot on goal, Stanger's right there. And that'll be Vikings ball. And Danny Clayman will handle it.
Well, it feels like dinner time to me. Tombstone Pizza, the quality frozen pizza found in your grocer's freezer, is proud to be a sponsor of the San Diego CIF Toyota event. What do you want on your Tombstone? Tombstone Pizza is available here at the concession stand.
Danny Clayman.
Our concession stand is...
Big kicks. Benz is right there to take it off the chest and then go on the move. Nice move by Benz. Nice pass out to McGeehee. Watch McGeehee and Clayman go at it on the sidelines. Clayman ends up hitting the deck. She's holding on to her left foot. That's her kicking foot, and she stays down on the turf. Clayman is down. Keep an eye on Danny Clayman, big player here for the Vikings. They need her. It was her left ankle she was holding on to there.
Jenny Benz taking a throw-in for the Lady Dons.
Jenny Benz looked great on that last set of plays. And that is it. We have reached the half. It seems like a quick one, doesn't it? The Vikings in the lead, 1-0 at the half in this CIF championship game on the first half goal by Ashley Dean. And the Dons will be back out here trying to defend their four-time crown in just about 10 minutes. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.
That we need to stop doing is we get the ball, we get frantic, so we kick it to the middle. If you're frantic, kick it up the lines. The middle is their most dangerous part of the field. They are so weak on the sides. They are so weak on the sides.
No, it's not.
They're so weak on the sides, and we keep frantic and kick it up right to the middle. And they are so strong in the middle. If you don't see anything, kick it up the sides. I mean, we've gotten onto the ball when it looks us like we're not going to get it, and we get it. And look what happens. Kim McGee gets across it.
Our wings are so much faster than guys, the game's not over. Do you guys see how hard we worked on the last time? We were working all over because we didn't know what to do. Like, all we did was stand there. We just gotta put it on the net the whole time. Once we started doing that, all they did was here.
You guys, Raya's open a lot in the center. She's standing there. I have a shot right there.
Okay, we're back in action, ready for the second half now. 40 more minutes of championship soccer to play. Evening has descended upon Merrill Douglas Stadium here at Mesa College. Once again, Division III championship game. The La Jolla Vikings in the lead, 1-0. First half goal by Ashley Dean. We've had a switch in the goals now. For the Dons now, Kristen Kinnings, the sophomore, will be in goal for the Dons. For the Vikings, Shelby Stanger will stay in goal. And Stanger yelling out, "Go Vikes." She came out of that halftime team huddle just screaming, arms up, charging towards her position. And Stanger is psyched that she made some buttes in the first half. We've switched sides now. Vikings moving left to right. Dons moving right to left on your screen. Once again, the Vikings in the red tops with the black shorts. The four-time defending champion University Dons in the white tops with the red shorts. Downfield now into Clemens. Clemens being marked there by Salveson in the far corner. Watch Mandy Clemens. Clemens and Salveson both hit the deck, and they gain themselves a whistle on the play. It's going to be Vikings ball. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. We're over here on the crowd side of the field where all the people are sitting right behind us, all the cheerleaders. And this is the Vikings, La Jolla Vikings side of the field. We're near their bench. You can hear Coach David Banks shouting out encouragements and directions to his team. Coach Banks, a professional soccer player from the San Diego Sockers, and won that league's Rookie of the Year 3 years ago. Also coaches the La Jolla Lasers. So Coach Banks doing a great job here with these Vikes. They're in the lead now, 1-0 here at the beginning of this second half. McGee trying to move it upfield. Raya Goff outside now to Jenny Benz. Benz gets it all the way upfield. Returned there by Brown of the Vikes. Clayman gets a foot on it momentarily, and it goes out. McGee chases it, keeps it from going under the stands. McGee throws it inside. Clements is there, back outside to McGee. She's going to try to keep it alive, and that goes out of bounds. It's going to be Vikings ball. Looks like Coach Banks of the Vikes is looking for a substitution, and Tina Henley is going to come back into the game for the Vikings. That's good news. She was one of the young ladies that was hurt right before the end of the first half. Running off the field now, number 35, Ashley Morse.
Turning to play, number 10, Tina Henley.
Morse is going to stay in the game, and number 30, Shelley Whitney, is going to come out and take a breather.
Shelley Whitley replaced on the field by Tina.
So it's good to see Tina Henley back in the game, and looks like she's okay. She took a shot to the head. We're still wondering about Lori Mond, number 11, how she's feeling. We hope to see her out in the field shortly. And here comes Clemens, and Clemens tries to get a shot off there, blocked by Salveson. Salveson and Clemens going at it all game so far. Stanger in goal now. The sweeper Brown right there with her. Right in goal also for the Dons, Brooke Reinhardt. Reinhardt right in goal between Brown and Stanger. Corner kick's going to be handled by Jenny Benz, number 2 of the Dons. Reinhardt moves out of goal now towards the posts. Ott moves into position, but Benz goes right into the center with the headed out of there by the Vikes defense. McGehee trying to keep it alive, and then Clayman just slides right into McGehee, knocks everything out of bounds. McGehee goes inside with the throw-in. The header right towards goal. It's up high. Dangerous position now for the Vikes. Shot there by Goff. Shot again towards the post. What's it going to be? I don't see the call. And it's not going to count. We couldn't see it from here. That ball went right off the post and looked like it went in. We almost heard the celebration out of the crowd. I looked for the signal from the referees, no good. So it remains 1-0, Vikings here in the second half. Actually, in the first half, it was the Dons that really started things off and got things moving. They had the ball down on the side of the field they needed it down on. They were moving nice offensively, and they seemed to be dominating play for a while there. But the free kick by Clayman downfield to Dean tells the story. And we're seeing a repeat of that same kind of action now here in the second half. The Dons have had the ball down to the right side of your screen. Benz with the kick. That's a nice one. She gets him up high and far. Clayman is there with a big kick. She gets it outside. Clayman was down on the field earlier in the game, holding her left ankle. That's her kicking foot. Clayman again. Clayman with the header, and that goes out of bounds. But the Vikes win control. Tossed upfield by Otto. That's Dean, Ashley Dean, all the way upfield with it. Picked off there by Stracco. And then Clayman comes into the picture, but Kinnings is right there. And a nice big kick by Kinnings all the way upfield. Clayman with the header knocks it back the other way and then hits the deck. Clayman again with the left foot, gets it down towards the corner, but lots of white jerseys are there. Big kick from the corner, right in front of goal. All of a sudden, the red jerseys surround and get it back outside. Benz now. Vikes really threatening here. McGehee trying to keep it alive, and that's going to go out of bounds. We'll see who's going to gain possession of this ball here. Looks like it'll stay with the Dons.
Easy, easy, easy. Push up to the midfield, Ashley.
Over to Benz. Benz number 2. Benz outside here to McGehee. And it looks like it's going to be off Clayman and out of bounds. Clayman doesn't like the call. Ball tossed downfield now by McGehee. McGehee after it. Benz now all over it. Nice centering there by Benz over to Stracco. Stracco gets it outside. Over to Otts. Down into the corner now. Nice cross. Goff. Henley's there with the defense. McGehee after it now. Clayman and McGehee. Clayman steals this one away. Nice kick by Clayman. Her body motion moving one way. She still gets a nice kick off the opposite way. Well, you got to like that again by Clayman. Big kick downfield. Not big enough, though. Right there, Quijada. Big shot over the top, and it's in! What a shot! Kim Quijada, the senior defender, from about 40 yards out, gets off a giant kick. Unbelievable, and we've got a tie game. Kim Quijada, number 3 of the Dons. I didn't even call that a shot. I thought she just wanted to get that thing up front. She had to be 35 yards out. I don't know how far it was, but it was way out there. This a moonshot, gets it up so high, there's nothing Stanger can do. It's too high. It flies right under the post and into the net. Tie game.
Number 11, Lori Mond entering the field for the Vikings.
And Laurie Mond is now back into the game for the Vikings. It's good to see Laurie Mond back into the game She was one of the young ladies that was hurt at the end of the first half, her and Henley. But they're both back in and they're okay. They both took a nasty shot to the head. We could see that. Both back into things, and all right, that's good news. We've got a tie game. And who knows what's going to happen out here. Plenty of time left. A 1-1 tie here in the Division III CIF Championship game. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. Things starting to heat up here. The crowd getting a little wild. Vikings throwing it inside to Dean, but Dean lets it get past her and out of bounds. Looks like that's Ott of the Dons tossing it upfield and inside. Clemens there to take it. Now Clemens moving back into the center forward position. Reinhardt, Tovar actually, into the corner with it. Up front, and Stanger's there. Stanger with a nice kick downfield. Clayman extends it. Picked up by Stephanie Stracco. And a whistle. Vikings ball. Clayman with a big boot downfield. Kinnings is there. And just in time, she rolls it outside to Stracco. Stracco now to Benz. Benz on the move, tries to get it across into the center of the field. It's picked off there by the Vikings. Into the corner now, nice move here, Clemens, and it's busted up. Game tied up at 1 apiece. Benz tries to center it towards Clemens. It's knocked away there by number 12. Looks like that was Erica Vincent that got the header on it. Knocked it back upfield. Ball being chased down now by Brooke Reinhardt. Reinhardt tosses it inside. Tovar fighting it out over there with Laurie Mond. Brooke Reinhardt now. Reinhardt's going to hand it off to McGehee and get back into position. Last time we saw Reinhardt right in goal. And she's moving right over to that corner post again. It's inside. And the header there by Mond gets it outside, but now Clemens has got a foot on it. She's surrounded by red jerseys. Now Clayman into the picture. Watch this. She's going to boot it. Maybe she'll just charge with it. There's not too many white jerseys in front of her. She slams right into number 3, Quijada, and keeps rolling. Then she hits the deck. Clayman is aggressive and fast. I thought she was going to just boot that thing all the way upfield, but she went on a drive with it. Salveson now, and Clemens steals it away. Off camera here, I'm watching Mandy Clemens of the Dons and Mia Salveson of the Vikes just kind of walking around next to each other, marking each other, and a little bit of pushing going on there. And as soon as Salveson gets too close, Clemens likes to just push her away. It's kind of fun to watch those two. They've been doing it all day. There it goes again. Clemens doesn't like anybody touching her. It's kind of funny to watch. She's good. They both are. These are both great teams. It's a pleasure to watch this.
Taken by the Vikings, number 11, Laurie Mond.
McGehee.
Finley took that kick for the Vikings.
McGehee has shown us some great footwork before. Mond comes into the picture and just knocks McGehee to the ground. Mond a little slow getting up. She gets called for it, and she might be walking off here. Laurie Mond is going to take a breather. Super aggressive play there by Laurie Mond. She's going to come off the field now. Looks like Coach Banks is going to send in Ashley Morse, number 35.
Ashley Morris
Jenny Benz.
for Laurie Mond.
Nice kick by Benz all the way upfield. Brown's there with the header. Nice one by Brown. Quijada there. Quijada going at it with Hauser. Hauser and Quijada still going at it. Hauser elects to go back to Stracco because just too much pressure there. Odd out on the sideline. Downfield with it towards Clemens. Clemens is going to try to keep this one alive. That goes out of bounds. Viking ball. Tie game here in the second half.
On the up.
Okay, nice work there. Raya Goff keeps things alive. Clemens down in the corner there. Salveson, Clemens centers. And Ashley Morris gets involved defensively. Does a good job. Blasts that thing upfield. Otta's there. Vikings on the move. Don's turned things around. Back over to our side to McGehee. McGehee down sideline towards Darcy Fraunfelter. Fraunfelter on the move. Steps out, knocks it out of bounds. Looks like it goes off Erica Vincent. And it'll be Don's ball.
Don being taken by number 24, Kim McGehee.
Number 24, the freshman midfielder Kim McGehee will handle this throw-in for the Dons. She goes inside with it. It's up and at him. Dangerous position now for the Vikes. Clemens is there. Coming into the picture is Salveson. And just about every time I say Clemens, I end up saying Salveson. Clemens hits the deck. She's back up quickly. Downfield now, Stephanie Stracco, cross field to Kim Quijada. Downfield now over towards Brooke Reinhardt. And big, strong kick upfield. Erica Vincent returns it, but right there, Stephanie Stracco. Stracco gets it down. Clayman there with the nice header. Now it's Jenny Benz. Clayman going after Benz. Benz upfield with a nice kick. Keeps it alive down the sideline. Clemens and Salveson on the sideline. And they both hit the deck. Actually, Salveson hits the deck. Clemens stays on her feet. Those two have been going at it. And it's getting crazier. Salveson smiling. All right. Mia Salveson just smiling. I mean, she hit the deck and she's just laughing about it. Her and Mandy Clemens have just been going wild at it. And it is fun to watch, let me tell you. Brown, right there on the spot. Ott, Reinhardt, Ott, and good play there by Ashley Morris. Then Ashley Dean returns it upfield. Now it's all the way downfield. Stracco is there now. Stracco goes upfield now towards number 18. That's Darcy Fraunfelter. Fraunfelter back over to, looks like that's Brooke Reinhardt. Reinhardt up into the corner with it. This should go past the end line. And it will. And it'll be Vikings ball. Elizabeth Brown after it. Substitutions now for the Vikings. Looks like Crystal Hauser is going to take a break. And Shelley Whitney, number 30, back into the game right there at midfield. She's being marked by Julie Ott, number 14 of the Dons. Whitney right into the action. Raya Goff. Goff again. Tina Henley. Upfield with it. Picked off there by Ott. Back downfield now. Dons on the move. Really nobody dominating action here, although I'd have to say that the Dons have really had the ball down on the right side of your screen most of this half. They've got one goal to show for their efforts. Salveson and Clements going at it there just momentarily. Ball's going to go past the end line. Looks like that'll be Vikings ball. Let's see what the call is. That is the call. Goal kick Vikings. A 1-1 tie here in the second half of this Division III CIF championship game. Raya Goff running over towards the Don's bench now. And it looks like she's got a problem with her shin guards or something. She's going to have to take a break from the action momentarily. Running into the game now for the Dons. Looks like we've got number 5, Lori Giacinti, the sophomore. I think this is Giacinti's first stint in tonight's championship game. Quijada back over towards Ott. Battaglia tries to cross it. Now Quijada. Quijada way down to the corner towards McGehee. McGehee going at it down there with Otto. And it goes off Otto and out of bounds. It's going to bring up a corner kick for Jenny Benz and the University Dons. A 1-1 tie. And the Dons have been doing it so far in this second half. They've been doing it offensively. Number 7, Stephanie Stracco, all the way upfield now. The sweeper, a nice kick by Benz up close. Quijada with a header towards the goal. Actually, it was Giacinti with a header towards goal. Now McGee's going to try it. Lots of red jerseys around that ball. Otto blocked it. Now Otto on the move downfield with it. Otto being chased downfield by Giacinti. Giacinti and Otto downfield. Otto still in control of this ball. She hits the deck. Ball on the loose. Giacinti gains control. Giacinti kicks it into number 30. That's Shelly Whitney. And it goes out of bounds. And it's Don's ball. You gotta like that. Benz upfield. Off of Clayman. Over to McGehee. Clayman trips. Tries to get a foot on the ball, trips up Benz. Looks like the ball will stay with the Dons. Kim McGehee will handle it.
Kim McGehee with the throw in for the Lady Dons.
McGehee all the way downfield towards Tovar. Then McGehee with the centering kick towards Fraunfelter. Clemens comes into the picture late. Now that... Actually, that was number 9. Jessica Battaglia couldn't get there in time. Now here's Clemens out in the corner, and there's Salveson with her. Watch these two. There goes Salveson onto the deck, but they're going to call Clemens for this one.
Free kick for the Vikings.
Whenever you see 22 in white or 17 in red get the ball, there's fireworks. That's the way it's been, especially here in this second half. Nice kick upfield there by Tina Henley. Looks like Henley will get another one. Henley with the throw in now. Upfield towards Clayman and Otto. Off the head of Otto and out of bounds. Benz and the Dons have it. In towards Clemens. Not high enough. Ashley Morse was there with the header for the Vikes. Looks like it's Vikes' ball. Danny Clayman. Clayman up the sideline. McGehee is right there. McGehee gets the header upfield. McGehee again with the header towards Clayman. Clayman's got a foot on it, gets it through. Up to Tovar. Giacinti. Returned by number 18. Looks like that was Karen Ismak.
The free kick for the Dons.
You gotta like that, right into our microphone stand. I had to get out of their way. Wow. Look at this. Oh, ho, ho. Half the crowd hates the call. The other half of the crowd likes the call. If you don't think these girls are flying, you should see two of them coming at you straight on when you're just standing there. And the ball's coming your way. I'm telling you, it was like a locomotive coming at me. I got out of the way. I'm not kidding. These girls are flying. And that's another push that's going to be called against number 28. Ashley Dean gets called for the push there. Stephanie Stracco kicks it upfield. Ott is there. Ott's being chased by Whitney. She gets it out to Giacinti. Giacinti outside now to Battaglia, and that one goes out of bounds. Clemens down the sideline, ball being chased and then kicked outside. Good moves there. Good move there by the Vikes defense. Looks like that was number 18, Karen Ismak. Some substitutions now for the Dons. We'll see who they've got going out. Looks like they're going to give McGeehee a break, along with Karen Ismak. Now McGeehee's going to handle the throw, and Ismak's going to take a breather. All right, let me get that right now. McGeehee's going to handle the throw-in. Looks like actually Darcy Fraunfelter is taking the breather now for the Dons.
Number 4, Carrie O'Leary.
Carrie O'Leary into the game now for the Dons. McGeehee all the way inside. Nice throw-in. She gets a foot on it, misses the kick. Back outside now towards Battaglia. Battaglia into Stanger. Stanger right there. Megan Tofar goes back to Stephanie Stracco. Stracco, everything she can do to get it past Whitney. Now Whitney going to go chase Ott. Ott moving past midfield with it. Gets it over towards number 3, Kim Quijada. Quijada all the way down to McGeehee in the corner. Clemens there. And ball knocked out by Elodie Otto. McGeehee from the corner. Throws it way inside. Ball bouncing around out there now. Quijada, she scored from out here before. This one's up high, and it's good. Same thing again. Same thing again. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Kim Quijada did it again. She gets the ball out in the middle of the field. Nobody there, and blasts it up so high, there's no way Stanger can get there. It goes right over her outstretched arms and into the top of the net. That's the second time we've seen that. Don's in the lead, 2-1. Whitney out of the game now, number 30. For the Vikes, back in, Crystal Hauser. I can't believe what we just saw.
Vikings, number 38.
I can't believe that Kim Quijada did the same thing again. Not from the exact same spot, but certainly about the exact same distance. Last time she did it from our side of the field at about a 45-degree angle. Not quite. This time from the direct center of the field, she just boots it. It goes up high. It's curving. And, I mean, what can Stanger do? I mean, she can't get up that high. I mean, who can? The thing goes into the net right below the top post. Don's in the lead, 2-1. And now the Vikes have plenty to play for. They had that 1-0 halftime lead. Danny Clayman. Boy, I really like the way she plays. But there's a lot of great players out here. I mean, Jenny Benz, there's Danny Clayman going at it. Clayman pushes Benz in the middle of the back. Benz maintains her footing. She's dribbling right back towards her own goal. Nice looking play right there by Benz. Gets it over to Stracco. Stracco returns it. Now Ashley Morse gets into the picture with the header, and it's out of bounds. Unofficially, we got about 10 minutes remaining in this contest. Don's in the lead 2-1. Four-time defending champions going for their 5th championship in a row now have a 2-1 lead. Clements with a nice footwork. I said Galveston. Salveson right there. Clements and Salveson again. They're fun to watch. I've mentioned them before, but they're still at it. Right on each other. Juliet now out there alone. Quijada after it now. She goes back to Stracco. Stracco's got Benz and Quijada. Hauser comes into the picture. It goes over to Benz. Watch Clayman and Benz go at it. Clayman quick. Plays it clean, though. In now to Ashley Dean. Dean trying to get it downfield. Quijada gets a big boot on it and boots it way over our cameras and into the stands. She's got a lot of leg. Kim Quijada, 2 goals tonight for the Dons. Pass Clayman, McGee's got it. McGee upfield with it. Otto there with the header. It's up high. Into the picture now, Kerry O'Leary. O'Leary trying to control it. She's got a lot of red jerseys, running right through the red jerseys. Salveson and Clements in the corner. Salveson goes out with it. It's going to be a throw-in for the Dons. McGee coming over into position. Looks like Clements is going to toss it in herself. Gets it into McGee. McGee stops it right there. Otto into position. McGee tries to go to Clements, and it's knocked out of bounds by Salveson and into the track. McGee tossed it inside. Nice throw inside, too. Clements is there trying to make the kick. That one's high, and it's right into the hands of Shelby Stenger. Shelby may be a little frustrated tonight. I mean, she's made some great plays, and she looks like a terrific goalkeeper. And this time, Clements is just chopped up by Erica Vincent, and wow. Oh, boy. And we just received word that Lori Mond has been taken to the hospital. We thought she was okay after that late first half injury where she collided head-to-head with Tina Henley. And we thought we had Lori Mond checking back into the game. At least we had the announcement that she was going to check back into the game, but that is incorrect. So we wish her all the best and hope everything's okay. Back to the action now. We've got Clements here, number 22, ready to take that free kick. It looks like it was number 12, Erica Vincent, that came over and chopped up Clements. Referees called it in the box. Dons with the 2-1 lead. Clements here with the kick. Shelby Stenger, the freshman. Penalty kick now for Clements. Shelby Stenger, the freshman. Clements, the junior. This is big news if it's in. Clements with the shot. It's good. That's big news. The Dons now have a 3-1 lead, and they're going for their 5th championship in a row. Not one girl out here in a white jersey has seen anything else but CIF championships. Unreal. Looks like, I believe it was Erica Vincent, number 12, that came into the picture there at the last second and chopped up Mandy Clements and got earned Clements the penalty kick. And the Dons now have that 3-1 lead, and they're going to play psych now. It's going to be up to the Vikings to get back into this. Danny Clayman's down there with Benz. She's dangerous. Benz slides and tackles Clayman. Clayman slow getting up. Sophomore Danny Clayman's going to come off the field momentarily. She hit the deck hard. Looks like she's holding on to her ribs, and we hope she's okay. And we were right. Lori Mons did come back into the game in the second half. This is going to be Tina Henley that's going to take the free kick. Mons did come back into the game in the second half. She played for about 8 minutes of this second half. Then after hitting the deck one more time, they've taken her off the field and out to the hospital. So we hope to get word. Inside, Don's defense is there. Vincent after it out there in the corner. Vincent outside to Morse. It's taken away by Clemens. Morse gets into the Clemens there, but the ball stays alive for the Dons. Nice crossing pass by Goff over to McGee. McGee showing some speed here. Otto comes into the picture and knocks the ball out of bounds. Looks like Lori Giacinti of the Dons is going to check back out. Jenny Benz will be checking back in. Benz coming into position. The whistle blows. Kim McGee will throw it inside. Otto is there. Clemens is there. Vincent is there. And it'll be another throw in for the Dons. Dons in the lead, 3-1 here in the second half. We've got perhaps 6 minutes remaining in this second half. We'll try to get an official time for you if we can. Looks like we've got another substitution for the Dons. The Dons are running Carrie O'Leary off the field for a breather. And it looks like number 18, Darcy Fraunfelter, back in. Fraunfelter right in front of goal now. Tina Henley's there, Fraunfelter's there, Benz is there, McGee. Shot inside, danger now, danger for the Vikes. Oh, look at that. Shelby Stenger flies after that ball, full extension, smothers it.
Carrie O'Leary for the Dons.
Oh, Quijada outside, she could score from out here. They've got to keep her from getting the ball out there. Benz downfield, lots of red jerseys coming at Benz and Stracco here. Benz goes outside towards the touch line, and it's out of bounds.
Throw-in Vikings being taken by number 28.
Ashley Dean hands off to Tina Henley for the throw-in. Looks like Danny Clayman's getting set to come back in now for the Vikings. And that's going to happen. They're going to take Shelley Whitney back out of the game and bring in Danny Clayman. It's good to see Danny all right.
Danielle Clayman returning to play, replacing number 31. Replacing number
Clayman looking inside for Dean. Dean scoring the only Viking goal of the day. Don's in the lead, 3-1. All 3 goals have been scored here in the second half. The Vikings had that first half 1-0 lead. Henley.
Taken by Tina Henley.
McGee, nice boot, all the way downfield. This will bounce around for a while. Brown is there. Clements coming into Brown's picture. Brown gets it all the way downfield. Now Ott there. Hauser tries to take it away from Ott. Ott maintains possession, gets it upfield. Ball returned. Otto returns it. Now Benz all the way downfield with it. Fraunfelter on the move. Vincent after her. Fraunfelter's going to try to turn the corner, and Vincent comes into the picture, chops her up, knocks the ball out of bounds. Should be Don's ball. Looks like McGee will handle it.
Kim McGee with the throw-in for the Dons. Up.
Okay, it looks like it's actually not going to be a throw-in. It's going to be a free kick, of course, because of the slide tackle. So Jenny Benz will handle it. Benz has got a strong leg. She's dangerous from here. What's the story? It's going to be a throw-in. Okay. Well, the way Vincent tackled
like
McGee, we thought, I could see why people would think that would be the kick. But McGee will handle the throw-in. She can toss it right in front of the net. And she does. Shot is high and too far. Nice shot there by Raya Goff. But that's just a little too high and a little too far. It's going to remain Dons in the lead, 3-1.
Goal kick to the Vikings.
Keep going. Come on.
That should be Don's ball.
Bree McCann now playing for the Lady Dons.
Number 4 for the Dons, Carrie O'Leary back into the game, number 4. Outside here to Benz, Clayman after the ball. Benz, nice footwork there. Clayman hits the deck, she's back up. Benz moving nicely here over to Quijada. Quijada takes another one of those patented long distance shots, but it's off the wrong side of the foot and far to the left of the goal. Dons in the lead 3-1. Quijada joking with Benz. She wants the hat trick. Checking into the game now for the Vikings. Number 16, Hallie Marcus, the senior.
Number 16, Hallie Marcus, now on for the
Quijada. Hot there now. Goff over to Quijada. She can shoot from there. She's got a defender right in front of her. Over she goes over to McGehee. McGehee is going to be marked by Vincent. McGehee's going to shoot from there, and it would have been probably to the right of the post, but Elizabeth Brown is there, and this should bring up a corner kick for Jenny Benz and the University Dons. Jenny Benz. Nice high one, a little bit past goal, dangerous there. Everybody up, Italia now. And it's past the end line. It'll be goal kick Vikings. Stracco. Stephanie Stracco. All the way downfield now. Clayman just charging downfield. Her and Benz going at it. We'll see which way this call goes. It looks like it'll stay with the Vikings.
throw in Vikings.
Vikings a little pressed for time at this point. They're down by 2 goals here late in the second half.
Danielle Clayman once again with the throw in.
Okay, unofficially, we've got about 2.5 minutes remaining in this contest. So the Vikings have got to score suddenly and more than once to tie this thing up, or the Dons are going to repeat what they've done for the 4 previous years. The Dons will come away with their 5th straight championship. But you really got to hand it to both squads. Of course, the Dons going for their 5th straight championship. I asked a couple of the girls, I asked assistant coach Jolla before the game just how many Western League championships they'd won. Not just CIF, but Western League championships. She couldn't remember. She said there's so many, she couldn't tell me. So it's some program under Coach Butch Lee. Quijada. Big kick by Quijada, but this time Stanger should be able to pick this one off, and she does. Quijada outside again. It gets past her over to Clayman. Clayman wants to drive this thing upfield now. She's going to get it up there, but it goes too far, and Kinnings is there to pick it off. Battaglia, past O'Leary and upfield. Otto is there. Brown is there. Picked off. That was O'Leary that picked it off, but it goes out of bounds. Clayman tries to get there in time. McGehee tosses it inside to Kim Quijada. Quijada goes back to Stephanie Stracco. Stracco outside to Juliot. Juliot inside, goes past Goff, back outside. Stracco is there, along with her teammate Bree McCann. Number 11, Bree McCann, into the game now for the Dons. The University Dons in the lead 3-1. A minute to a minute and a half remaining unofficially. The stands behind us have quieted down, and the other side of the field you can see people giving each other congratulatory hugs. Coach Lee. And it looks like the University Dons are going to get their 5th in a row unless we see some miracle happen here. 3 goals by the Dons, all scored here in the second half. Oh, look at Clayman. Clayman giving it her all here in these last couple minutes. She comes up smiling because she did a complete split after kicking the ball. She actually comes up with a smile on her face. Good to see. Danny Clayman is giving it her all out here. She's taking she's taking a beating. And that is it. It's over. The University of San Diego Dons have won their 5th Division III championship in a row, defeating the La Jolla Vikings for the 3rd time this year and the 2nd time in a CIF championship game since 1992. 2 goals from way outside by Kim Quijada. Another goal by Mandy Clements on a penalty kick was too much for the La Jolla Vikings. They all occurred here in the second half. The first half goal by Ashley Dean of the Vikings was the scoring story for the Vikings. And that is it. The Dons repeat for the 5th time in a row. It is our pleasure to congratulate everybody from the Vikings and the Dons organization. It's our pleasure to bring you this broadcast. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.
Starting, number 26, Elizabeth Brown. Elizabeth is a freshman. Number 28, Ashley Dean, also a freshman. Number 38, Crystal Hauser, a freshman. Number 10, Tina Henley, a junior. Number 18, Karen Ishmael, a senior. Number 31, Danielle Clayman, a sophomore. Number 11, Lori Mound, a junior. Number 21, Elodie Otto, a junior. Number 17, Mia Salvason, a freshman. In goal tonight for the Vikings, Shelby Stanger, a freshman. Number 12, Erica Vincent, a junior. Other players on the Vikings team are number 33, Tara Lawson-Wiener, a junior. Allie Marcus, number 16, a senior. Number 35, Ashley Morris, a junior. Number 13, Erin Morris, a freshman. Junior goalkeeper, Shannon Paul. Number 20, Kristen Russo. Number 25, freshman, Lindsay Walters. Sophomore, number 30, Shelley Whitney. The runner-up coach will accept the runner-up the trophy, and he is Mr. David Banks.
David.
Vikings come with a record of 11-3 in their league, 9-2 in their league, and an 11-3 overall record.
Get together, and this guy will take a picture with us in front. So what? You can. Everybody get together and it's like a team picture, and you can take a whatever. Some of you front get down. Some of the front get down. Front row get down. Front row get down.
University of San Diego High School, ladies on. Number 5. Wearing number 19, Kim Parker, a defensive midfielder.